Friday Night Baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Danny Duffy gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, David Rosario, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. The average has been good, 306 to start the day, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Rosario on third. Judge is over at second with one down in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Chop towards first. O'Hearn moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Number 13, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Lined hard toward right center, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
And he lays off for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Jeter.
Get out of here, Dick.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 4, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Ready now, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Bo Jackson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Digging in, David Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Rosario.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Merrifield waits on it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
One 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Come on now. Let's get a kick right here.
The 1-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Mondesi picks it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Next to the Yankees, the designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Come on, let's do it.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Perez corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 the count. 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 66.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Perez on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now. Alex Gordon pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 4-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby.
Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Ready once again, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley and left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. LeMahieu at third, Hicks on second, Jeter at first, 1 gone. Takes this the other way to right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ian Kennedy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Kennedy.
In now, David Rosario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The third baseman.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Stepping up now, George Brett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Into the box, number 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, hitting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
In is Jorge Soler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals get 1 back on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 7-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup. And as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Kennedy gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jackson going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-0 the count. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count. 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Jeter fields it cleanly. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
The batter, number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. To short. Jeter loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They're down 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Let's go, Royals!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, Royals.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready for another chance. Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Jeter has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Brett.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, number 4. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pitch on its way. On the line, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This guy absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Bo Jackson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now, David Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
David Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On the season, Rosario is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Don Mattingly. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Kennedy gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double. In now, DJ LeMahieu.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. Mattingly isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, Royal, let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Yankees 9 and the Royals 3. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still way back. It's 9-3. Aaron Hicks so far 2 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. And the flip comes to Kennedy covering for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Torres.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Rosario.
In now, David Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 19.
Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Digging in and looking for more, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, George.
Standing in, George Brett. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Standing in now, number 4, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge on the move into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kevin McCarthy enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 61, Kevin.
Aaron Judge will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. McCarthy, originally from New York State. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get him down now.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Royals, no outfielder, Bo Jackson.
Digging in, Bo Jackson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Danny Duffy was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. His record is now 6-2. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He drops to 2-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.